Day broadcasting live actually to most of my friends in Nigeria, but you may be seeing this from anywhere in the world. And we may be coming to a country, to your country or a country near you very, very soon. So you're in the right place at the right time. But my friends in Nigeria, I got to tell you, they're in a position right now in Nigeria to make some crazy, amazing things happen in their lives and the lives of others. Okay. And that's what we're all about. This isn't some kind of a science experiment or some kind of a money game or something, you know, that you see so much of, particularly in Nigeria. But, you know, this is a real opportunity, real long-term residual income possible for you, where you can literally not only change your life, but help change a lot of other people's life. And I'm going to bring Jason up here in a second. I want you to watch a quick video as I bring more people on, and we're going to get started. I think this thing's only like 60 seconds long, so enjoy.
In a world where fuel prices are soaring, inflation is escalating, and technology is rapidly changing, one product emerges to revolutionize the way we power our vehicles. Introducing MPGXtreme. MPGXtreme works wonders on all gas and diesel-powered engines, from the smallest machines to the mightiest beasts. MPG is shipping worldwide, and we're going global. This is MPGXtreme.
Yeah, I love that short video there, don't you, Jason?
Absolutely.
All right. So without further ado, what I want to do is I want to introduce Emerald executive Jason Meisner from beautiful Cape Coral, Florida, share a little bit about our company. And we're very, very, very excited. I've got some new slides about leadership, by the way. You're going to enjoy it. And take it away there, Jason.
All right. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Yeah. I can't say enough about this. We've worked so hard to get to this point. So for those of you that have made it along with us for the months that it has taken, your patience is about to be rewarded. If you're brand new looking at this, whether you're live with us right now or on recording, man, the timing for you could not be better. So a little bit of background on MPG. It's established in April of 2022, and it's based out of Maple Grove, Minnesota, USA. So what's good about this is that implies we have a physical location, and we're not going to be one of these cloud companies. You're not going to have to send an email and pray. If you need some customer service, you can actually call the company and they'll answer the phone. And if they don't answer the phone, you can leave a message and they'll call you back. So think about how many other companies don't have that these days. And you realize that sometimes, you know, the older ways are the better ways. And this is going to be a huge advantage for us. So speaking of that physical location, 18,000 square foot office shipping and manufacturing facility with room to grow. I love that you added that in there, Mitch, because that's kind of a big deal. And room to grow is literally the space next door. So we have plenty of room. No worries there. We're not going to have to pick up and move anytime soon. We've got exceptional in-house customer service and staff. They're cross-trained to do one job and also answer phones for us. And they offer high-quality products, which Nigeria is about to find out. And we have a very high reorder and retention rate because the quality of the products, you guys, are just lights out, and you're about to find that out as well. So, cool part about this presentation is...
Hey, Jason, do me a favor. Run back real quick to the CEOs. What do you know about Randy and Kathy?
Well, Randy and Kathy Tynert are our CEOs. They've been in business for 20 years at this same location. You know, when the next slide is going to show you Andy and Nancy Burling, who actually ran with this product previously, got their hands on the exclusive rights, and Randy and Kathy were the people that they ended up bringing this to help them bring this together. So it's a perfect marriage of product and situation where we've got the physical location and a CEO with a lot of experience. So as I mentioned, Nancy and Andrew Burling there on the left. We are blessed to have Andrew on with us today. He's going to be our special guest. We also have Mike Renz on as well. You'll hear from him later. And Blaine Williams, welcome back, Coach Blaine. It's a pleasure to have you back. You can see there, my wife and I, Shannon, they're on the left. Mitch, who introduced everybody right there in the middle. And Rebecca Wilhelmina, you'll meet her here in a little bit as well. And we got Gator and Alexi Stevens there as Sapphires, along with John Hill. You'll hear from John here in a little bit as well. And by the way, that leadership, you guys, I'm going to start calling it more like family than it is actually leadership. The more and more that we get involved with one another and the more and more battles we go through, it seems like there's kind of a tight-knit group forming here in those leadership ranks. And I've never experienced anything quite like that before. And that's something that's desirable as well, to be part of something special, more like a family instead of a ranking competition. So as far as globally, not just Nigeria, but globally, we're looking at pain for everybody. It's not just Nigeria. And, you know, I know the subsidies just ended, so the pain got really real for you really recently. So we've got record inflation, high interest rates, fuel prices, obviously. Heard that it's in the $6 USD range there for you guys in Nigeria. That's incredible. Groceries cost more everywhere. Insurance is going up. And especially like for us here in Florida, just went through the hurricane. Our insurance is way jacked up. Basically everything from dining to entertainment, travel, household goods, you guys name it, it costs more money. And the question I have for you is, are you making more? Do you want to make more? Because if you do, we've got a solution for you. And, you know, we can only control so many things, right? And we can't control the price of eggs. We can't control the price of fuel, but we can control what we do with our free time. And you can either work with less or you can make some more money. And we have that option here for you at MPGXtreme. So we have 3 non-opinion product categories, one of which we have active in Nigeria now, one of which is on its way, and the other one which should be approved rather quickly. The first one, again, is fuel saving with the gas tabs. Okay. We've got weight management coffee that will be coming in third, but not too far away. You guys, this one, do not underestimate the power of this product right here. It's not just your average coffee. There's a lot of other benefits to it, from mental clarity to weight control. It took this company by storm, and we had a really killer product to begin with. And the travel product, you guys, has been available since day one in Nigeria. And again, you know, who doesn't want to travel and who doesn't want the best deal of travel? So you got 3 businesses in one. For our normal price is $29.95, but special for Nigeria here until we're not sure how long it's going to last. So you want to get in as soon as you can for $9.95 special startup rate. So timing is everything, you guys. I am very keenly aware of timing with these companies, and with Nigeria, you're just not going to be able to beat the timing on this. You're going to be the first to market. You're literally the second country in Africa. And I think you were the 10th country to show up on our drop-down menu, you know, for the entire company, for company-wide. Now, the previous company that this tab was in went to over 200 countries. So to say that you guys are here at the beginning of the storm is an understatement. You are here at absolutely the beginning. You have first movers advantage. So I've showed you this product already. You can see there on the lower hand side of the chart there, we started with this product. We also brought out our trucker crumbs. This is for more high-end users. There's kind of you can kind of see the size of that there. And we had our launch event in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It was October 28th through the 30th of 2022. Shortly after that, we had platinum and above. So there were some ranks that were required to go to this one. That was in Wichita, Kansas. And then we just had our 3rd event, which was in Colorado Springs, Colorado. That was June 16th through the 18th. And everybody was excited coming out of that event. And as you can see here by this chart, it just seems like we just keep ticking up and ticking up and ticking up. Now, first year companies, which is what we are, we will be, our year anniversary from our pre-launch will be August 1st. And so that'll be completely our full year there. Most of these companies that come out, in this industry, 95% of them are failing already. That is not us. Our income looks like we're going to be between 6 million and 7 million for our first year. That is a tremendous start. There are a lot of other companies, including the companies that have hit the highest income in the shortest period of time, that started much slower than that. So we're in good company, you guys. We're thinking that we're going to hit momentum in about 2 million a month. We're not quite there yet, but with countries coming in, it seems like every month. We're thinking that we're probably going to hit that in early 2024, maybe mid 2024. And that's when we're going to start to see this thing start to go parabolic, right? And then when you hit critical mass, that's 10 million a month. Your guess is as good as mine on that. But, we just keep adding fuel to that fire. We've got products coming in. We've got new countries coming in. And obviously, the more leaders we bring in, the faster this thing is going to go. And where would you like to be at the, in this graph right here? You want to be there at the bottom, or you want to come in there up where Canada is? Of course you want to be in at the beginning, and that's exactly where you are. So with that being said, you guys, been very, very fortunate enough to meet this gentleman. He was brought into the team by another lady who is also the director in the company, but we do have a special guest, Nigerian director, Dr. Law. Dr. Law, we'd love to have you come out and just I know it's been kind of a run here. It's really been, we've had our challenges, but here we are ready to go. So tell everybody about the Port Harcourt location and what you are expecting from MPG going forward here, buddy.
Yeah, my good brother Justin, thank you so much. And then I equally want to thank all our leaders. Super excited I am, and we'd like to tell us that Nigeria, we are almost ready. Our head office here in Nigeria equally is almost ready. The first consignment is coming in anytime from next week, because today I received a call that they've putting it on the move from South Africa to get to us. So I know within the next 1 week or thereabout, the products will come into Nigeria, and officially we will kick off. I always tell people that Nigeria will be a boom because we will set a pace and people will follow, because we have a lot to do. Yeah, I can really tell us that in Nigeria, I think we have competitions here, but then we're already winning because we've started doing some underground jobs, talking to people, getting them ready. Immediately our product comes in, we will kick off officially to let the world know. We want MPGXtreme product to be in all the streets of Nigeria, every street of Nigeria. Wherever you go, you will see it. Why? Because of the condition, things, the way things are happening here in Nigeria, the hiking of the fuel, whatever, and then a lot of guys who cannot do without buying fuel, petrol, diesel, AGO, etc. They will have something that can help them to minimize the cost. And the most important thing is, in Nigeria, every household we have generators, and the emissions is too deadly to health. You see a lot of people slumping, dying, and all whatnot. MPGXtreme has come to shut down the amount of emissions we are taking in. So that will be a kind of relief, because I equally talk about medically, telling them that MPGXtreme has a lot to do to enhance the health of Nigerians. I really want to tell everybody, get prepared. We're coming on, coming with our first shot, let me say, before the end of this month. God bless you all.
Wow, that's amazing. Dr. Law, you and I haven't met yet, but we'll become good friends. I promise you that. Thank you very much for being here. Many of my Nigerian friends are like I said early on, I don't think you're on. I was like, when are we going to hear from some Nigerians? Well, there you go, right? Dr. Law is instrumental in getting Nigeria up and running and open. So we're very, very excited that you're here and appreciate you in a big way. Thank you. So with that being said, what I want to do is I want to run through the products here a little bit, just to familiarize. I know we've got some guests on here, and this was a question that was asked to me. all right? And that question was, who do you know that uses gas or diesel? And, the funny thing about that is when Mike first called me, he really couldn't tell me what it was. But I knew the players, I knew the people. And he told me it was Andrew and Nancy. He told me something big was coming. He asked me if I'm in. Now, keep in mind, I had retired from the industry basically because our company had let us down. The COVID had pretty much killed what was left. And I was done. I was retired from the industry. And then Mike called me up and here we are. And he said, who do you know that uses gas or diesel? After about the fourth phone call, maybe the fifth. And I was like, well, that'd be everyone. I thought he was actually joking at first. And then he said, who do you know would like to save money on the gas or diesel fuel? And I said, everybody. And then he said, who do you know that wants to make extra money? Everybody, right? Or to make more money. What Jason was talking about earlier, the economy is bad all around the world. And it's not just people in Nigeria that are hurting, it's many countries. And in the US, cost of living here has gone up tremendously in the last 2 years. There's a good reason for that, but I'm not going to get into that. But anyway, given the choice, save money, make money, or both, what do you think most people are going to say? I mean, generally, most people are going to say both, all right? So, rarely do you come across something where people are literally driving you crazy, waiting in line in all these different countries to get started. People want to get started. It just came, the button just came live yesterday. Most of you are just found out about it late yesterday, and we are now off to the races. And this is our flagship product, if you will. It's the MPG Premium X Caps. This is 35 years in development. Millions had already been sold, over 350 million in the past. It's exclusive. Nobody has it besides us. There's other fuel products out there, but typically they're either they don't work, or they're messy liquids, or they're expensive, or any lots of different things. But they don't have what we have. Okay, and for me, a $2 tablet after my third or fourth tank on my car is saving me $10 or $12 now per tank. People can run regular fuel instead of premium with the X caps, and you just toss it in the tank. It's kind of brainless. You just toss it in the tank each time you fill up, and you go on with your life. That's it. Made in the USA. It comes in different forms. Okay, it comes in a what we call the mini motos. Okay, that would be, now that you ought to be really, really excited for that. Okay, in Nigeria, because we know, the motorcycles and the KKs and all the generators. There's all kinds of different applications for this, for the mini motos. And if you can imagine driving, say, 8 to 12% further on the same amount of fuel, or your generator running that much longer. And sometimes it's actually up to 18 or 22%. It depends on the application and your car or your motor. So people are getting crazy results. It works in anything that burns gas or diesel. All right. You're going to get that question a lot, even though we say it here, does it work with diesel? Well, we say it all the time. It works with diesel. We also have the trucker crumbs. It comes in a little tube and it's granules. It's just a little, you dump that in there. That treats 455 liters. The premium X caps, those treat, I don't remember how many liters it is, but it's 11 to 20 US gallons. Okay. And then the Moto Minis treat, the small tanks, okay, for all those smaller tank vehicles. So very, very exciting what we have here. It's just about to hit the ground in Nigeria. We've got tons and tons of people with great testimonials. Okay, so what I want to do now for about a minute, I would like to ask Nina to unmute. And Nina, if you don't mind, just tell everybody, what kind of results are you getting with the tabs?
Well, we have a big car, and what we were seeing before we put our caps in was only about 11 miles per gallon, which doesn't go very far when you travel quite a bit. So we started putting the caps in our vehicle, and by the end of the first tank, what we were seeing most of all was an improvement in our vehicle's power. We could go from stopped at a stoplight to get to the next light, to the next street pretty quick And that was impressive. But we also began seeing a big savings in our gasoline. And so we were saving about 18%, which really was about a $7 savings per tank when we filled up our 30-gallon tank in our car. So we were really
Did you
impressed.
say $17 per tank?
$7 per tank.
$7. Okay,
Yeah.
so a $2 right off the bat, a $2 tablet was saving you 17 or seven.
$7. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's great. I would trade $2 for 7 any day.
That's right.
So, well, Nina, thank you very much for sharing. Say hi to Tess. And what I want to do now is I'd like to ask Mr. John Hill. These are some of the leaders you saw on those slides. Mr. John Hill, if you don't mind, can you please unmute? I know you're in Washington, D.C. See where you are there. Turn your camera on. There you are.
Yeah.
John, hey, give us a minute or so on what kind of results are you seeing?
Oh, we saw amazing results. We have a 2016 Ford Fusion. We went from 360 miles per tank to a high of 525, and average around 460. So it was over 100 miles per tank. And then on my stepdaughter's old CRV, it was sluggish at red lights, start using the caps, and all of a sudden we're able to, trip the tires, and it no longer moves really slow, moves really quickly now, and help, make everything more efficient. So very exciting results from the cabs and all of our vehicles, and blessed to be a part of this company in the beginning like this to help so many people find this product.
Well, you're building a great business too, John. I sure appreciate you taking a minute here out of your vacation in Washington, D.C., seeing the sites. Thank you very much, my friend.
Thanks, Mitch.
Thank you. All right. So want to touch on some of these other products really quickly, okay? Because, some of us have come out of a company that had an amazing coffee product, okay? It is coming soon in Nigeria. I imagine, I don't know the exact time frame, but it is coming soon. You will get it. Many of the folks that I had worked with in building my previous business in and around Africa were part of that company. And we did amazing with that product. For those of you that have actually gotten the privilege to get a sample of this product, it's absolutely amazing. It's better than what we had before. People are generally overweight in many places. And I know in some cultures that being large is culturally acceptable and fine. But I will tell you this, we all know, come on, we all know that it's unhealthy, right? And I don't care who you are, when you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see, we have a solution for that. It's, that Slim Roast Java coffee. And, here's a funny, I hadn't really thought of this, but you can ask people this question: who do you know that wants to slim down, right? Who do you know that wants to slim down? Who do you know that drinks coffee? Pretty much everybody. Okay, so this is coming soon to Nigeria. It's great for mental clarity. If you don't really need to lose weight, you'll really, really enjoy it. A great product. Mental clarity and energy. It's not loaded with caffeine. You're not going to be shaking or get the jitters or anything like that. Somebody asked me, this is crazy, but somebody asked me, does it make you go to the bathroom? I'm like, why in the world would I drink it if it made me go to the bathroom? Certainly I wouldn't be drinking that. But no, it doesn't. And it tastes good. That's the main thing. This is better tasting than what we had in our previous company. So that's an amazing product. In that previous company, I had lost 78 pounds, gained 50 of it with the COVID. That's me over there on the left. Now I've lost about 18 of those 50. So I'm so excited about you having that come to your country as well, because there is a huge demand for that product. We also have to travel. Let me ask you this. You're going to build a worldwide team, right? Anybody here wants to build a worldwide team? Okay. Do you think you want to travel to help those people? Maybe you want to check off those bucket lists items. This gives you the ability to do that. Okay. It's called Travel AI. It's the last travel search engine you'll ever need. You got the best pricing. You don't have to search all over the place, spend all kinds of time on that. And it's available for you as well. Okay. So that's called Extreme Travel AI. And again, it's let's say three businesses in one. Okay, 3 businesses in one. So what that means is you don't have to join 3 times. You have access to everything once you're in the system. So that's very, very exciting. So I'm going to hand it off to Mike here, and then Mike is going to hand it to Mr. Andrew Burling here in a second. But, I think I'm going to, before we talk about the income opportunity, Mike, if you don't mind, spend, 30 seconds on the global expansion, and then I'm going to pull up the slides on the income opportunity. Let me make sure you can unmute here.
All right, well, thank you, everybody. We're excited. Dr. Law, I personally want to thank you for all your hard work and commitment. I know what it took to get this off the ground. And I think this is like a test pilot for markets like India that will be coming this fall. To all the people that are on here in Nigeria, before I hit this slide, I want to say this, that everybody in Nigeria right now is getting what you call the first mover advantage, and not only becoming a founding position within the Nigerian leadership team, but you have the advantage to build around the world and be in first before the EU opens. And you can see 28 countries that are going to be opening here in short order. We just opened a UK 3-4 days ago. You guys have just opened. South Africa's open. And me and Jason were on a call with corporate a few minutes ago. And I'm here to tell you, do you know anybody in Uganda? Do you know anybody in Ghana? Because now that Nigeria will be fully operational and South Africa's, set up as well, it's going to be very easy to open these other markets. And imagine what happens when Africa has 10 countries open. Do you think that the people in Nigeria that joined first, do they have an advantage building the global market? And we already have, I was just off a Zoom with Rebecca. There's people around the world looking at our company, and if you're in Nigeria right now, that is the opportunity. I got to say real quick before I get into these countries, I was introduced to this product. Here's my first pin in network marketing. I had no idea I was a gold in the original MPG cap FFI. And what got me into this industry is a high school friend of mine that you'll be hearing from next invited me up to his cabin where he went fishing all summer. And when I understood that he had the freedom, but when he showed me his pay, that he was making more in 2 weeks, and I made as a full-time job 50, 60 hours a week as a district sales manager for Coca-Cola, the light bulb came on for me of what am I doing wrong? Because they made millions of dollars off this product back in 2006, 7, and 8. The MPG cap and the mini caps did over 350 million in a 3-year window, which in today's economy is knocking on the doors of 900 million. So this ain't a matter of if this is going to work, it's how fast is it going to work, how much leadership can we attract. And as these countries open, right, we're opening many markets. We're 10 days away from being 1 year old and over 6 million in sales. So on the income disclosure here, all this is saying there's no guarantees of income, no guarantees in life. But the upside of this is there's no limit on the income. We don't know your work ethic, your commitment, your ability to help people. But we're in a people helping business, and we're in the business of helping people have hope, helping people have more to lean into. So we have unlimited income potential based on your ability to build this business. This is working 5 to 20 hours a week, an hour a day, getting rid of all the non-revenue producing activities that are not making you a leader, not making you grow. And make no mistake, this is a 3 to 5 year plan. This is not a get rich quick scheme. You may make it happen in a year, it might be 3 months. It's who you know and who they know and who they know. But imagine this, when we hit 50 million next year, let's say, company's going to pay out 25 million. How big of that piece of pie you want? So we know in network marketing, this industry's 189 billion. We know the fuel industry is massive. We know Go Green is big. We know fuel's driving the economy. Mitch, myself, and a few leaders on here come from the coffee industry. Simply change your brand, add water, and lose the weight. Travel's a massive beast. And this is just the beginning of our marketplace of the product offering we're going to have. So there's something here for everybody. Now, the unlimited income potential is a lot of work before you really make the money. Obviously, you got to do the work to build the people and and what we do is create a distribution network. So some people may do home meetings, some people may do live meetings, some people market online, some people may know some high volume consumers. I think in Nigeria, there'll be a lot of storefronts moving product, from what I'm hearing from Dr. Law and several other leaders, that this product will hit the market. And when the word gets out, the leader with the biggest team is going to win. Everybody wants to join the winning team. There's fast start bonuses. As you see, there's a $20 and $40 and $60 fast start, $80 fast start. That's will be when coffee comes. There will even be some small packages we're going to cover. But here's in a nutshell. A lot of the companies have 3 legs, 5 legs. They make it very difficult to build a network. And here it's a very simple, unheard of program of a 2-team system, and 1 person left, 1 person right, and you're in the qualifications into the team commission segment of this program. And if you look at this, at the packages at 100 points, auto ships at 50 points, bigger packages at 200 points, and so on, that somebody with no experience can get into the money here. And with a very affordable for Nigeria of a $39 monthly, that you're going to get 3 packs if you retail them, that's profit for you. But what you want to look at is, as you build your left and right team and your upline helps you build your team, that over time, every time there's 100 points left, 100 points right, is a $20 US cycle bonus. And usually in these plans, it's a 600, 400, a lot of hoops, a lot of breakage where it's hard for people to get into the money here. You bring 4 people, you jump into matching, we'll hit that next, but this 100 is unheard of. So into going from there, as you sponsor people and bring in people and customers and all the different ways you get paid, at a silver level for Nigeria, you're going to be able to start at I think it's a 119. We waive the $29 enrollment yearly annual fee for the real-time back office. Company's going to ship the product. They're going to pay you commissions. You can build this all over the world. But when you start at a silver level at the 119, you're going to pick up a 20% match on your people. So all your frontline people, everybody you personally enroll, you're going to pick up a 20% match on those distributors' checks. And that's not out of your check or out of their check. That is a bonus on top of the team commissions and fast starts. When you come in at the 199 or 209 or whatever the gold pack is, which we lowered it for Nigeria to make everybody to have the right price point for you. But when you come in at a gold, or you bring 4 more people and you become a gold with 8 personals, you earn a 20% match on all your personals. And I'm here to tell you, I've never seen that before. It normally goes 20, 15, 10, 3 levels. So it's a 20 on all your personals, 20%. And then when you get to the leadership level of platinum, which is 12 people, there's a 3rd level of all your personals of 10%. And then the next 10% comes at double diamond. It shows diamond, but double diamond. At triple diamond, another 10%. And a 20, 20, 10, 10, 10, 5, 5. And if you add that up, you're looking at almost 80%, right? 20, 20, 10, 10, 10, 70, 80% within volume commissionable check match. And guys and gals, I challenge anybody, you will not find a company that has a product that target markets everybody who uses fuel. You're not going to find a company that has a 100. It's unheard of. I know the industry and comp plans very well. And to top it off, I challenge anybody, you will not find a bonus program at this level. This is absolutely off the charts. So the packs in Nigeria are going to be very user friendly. We got an 11 pack order for a 119. We obviously waived the $29 enrollment fee for your back office, shipping, everything that we do for you, real-time commissions, whole 9 yards. So at a 129, you're fully in the game, grandfathered at silver with a $39 a month to maintain active, and there's other options available. And then the gold pack, which here in the US is a $299 pack. We moved that to a $229, which is 22 packs of caps. Then your cost is roughly $10 a pack US. We're selling them at 20, so you could double your money and or sample it at cost in a sampling program. So it's going to make it roll. And that puts you at gold for 90 days. That means 3 months since you buy your package. you're earning a 20% on your personals, 20% on all their personals on limited check matching bonus by buying the bigger pack. And then we're also going to have a smaller pack. And I don't know if you got a slide on that. I could touch on that, but if you don't, we're going to have a $79 pack that's going to be $69 and $9.95. That's going to allow people to get in the game, earn fast starts. We'll discuss more on how that pack works, but it's a way for everybody to play and to not hold anybody back. And obviously it's a little bit different package, but we want to make this doable for everybody in Nigeria to get started. And Mitch has got the current Naira dollar amount in there for these packs that are here, give or take, the 3-pack monthly, 10-pack as well for reorder packs. But we're extremely excited because we've been live now for 24 hours. And I know Dr. Law and the staff there at the office, they're going to have their work cut out for them because we know this is going to be an absolute avalanche. So that being said, please, if you're watching this video online, definitely get back to invited you. If somebody invited you to look at this Zoom, make sure you let them know on a scale of 1 to 10 what's your interest level. And I'll say this, that we believe that the first 100 people enrolling, we already have people that have enrolled. You have a massive advantage because the first platinum in Nigeria, the first diamond in Nigeria, everybody wants to join the winning leading team, and you have that opportunity to become an absolute founder in the entire market of not only Nigeria, not only Africa, but on a global scale to be one of the first international distributors to align with us. And we appreciate everybody jumping on. So with that being said, I don't know if you see Andrew on there yet.
Yep, he's on.
What I like to say now is we have the privilege of having a master distributor on here. Like I said, I go back 40 years with Andrew. He's made millions of dollars in this industry. Him and his wife, Nancy, hold the patents to the product. They've known the owners of this company for 20 plus years. And I'm just blessed and honored to be their personal frontline person. And they do a lot for everybody in the field, and they're going to help a lot of people change their lives. So that being said, introduce you to Triple Diamond Master Distributor, Mr. Andrew Burling out of Wisconsin. Thank you.
Okay, Mike, thanks for having me on here today. And this is a great day. Put it down on the calendar, July 20th, because of what's taking place in Nigeria. It's been a long time coming. And what I'm really excited about is the fact that in the last 30 days, I follow the fuel prices. I've seen some very dramatic changes with Nigeria, specifically. Gasoline today is $2.95 a gallon. Diesel is $4.04. So I don't know. I've heard it's the fuel subsidies. I've heard that that it's changed. That gas was quite low. Maybe it was under $2 a gallon. Now it's almost $3 a gallon. But here's some other countries. Central African Republic, $7.14. Zimbabwe, $5.94 a gallon. Ivory Coast, $5.27 a gallon. Mozambique, $5.16 a gallon. Zambia, $4.99 a gallon. Kenya, $4.91 a gallon. Rwanda, $4.90 a gallon. Uganda, $4.89 a gallon. And South Africa, $4.46 a gallon. So there are some very high fuel prices over in Africa, close to $5 a gallon. And I didn't even mention diesel. All these prices are at globalpetrolprices.com. That's my source. And these are updated weekly. So you can get these prices every week. In Nigeria, it's $4.04 for diesel. In the Central African Republic, $8.76 a gallon for diesel. Zimbabwe, $5.98. Ivory Coast, $4.24. Mozambique, $5.22. Zambia, $4.37. Kenya, $4.53. Rwanda, $4.82. Uganda, $4.59, and in South Africa, $4.56 per gallon. Now on this site, globalpetrolprices.com, you can type in any price or any country that you want, and you can get the fuel price, you can get the country's diesel prices, you can get their gasoline prices, and it's updated twice a week. It's not updated like we have here where it's updated every day. But when you're talking to people about fuel prices and you have something as simple as the X cap, this is so simple to market. What I would recommend is use some character when you're selling the product, have some integrity, because the test studies say 8 to 12%. And if you can save someone 8 to 12%, and they're a high volume diesel user, maybe they're using our Crumb product, and let's say that they live in Nigeria paying $4 a gallon for diesel, 10% is a dramatic savings. But if you say 20% and they only get 14, then it makes you look like you're lying. And we don't want that. We want to use integrity when we're marketing product and having realistic expectations with the results. And now we have our third line extension, which is on your screen, which is the Minimoto product, which I'm very excited about. So the caps, the trucker product, and the Minimotos, we have a total of 3 products here, and we want to represent these products with integrity. We want people to know that they work. And with the test data, 35 years, you have nothing to fear as an ISR, because the product does what it says it's going to do. We've sold billions of them. Obviously, with MPG, we've sold millions of dollars worth in the last 12 months. But with the previous network, we sold quite a few in Africa, and African nations were huge in our FFI business. But that's another topic for another time. But have fun. Just remember, it's a post-COVID world, and have fun when you're out there building. People want to get back together. They want that social interaction. And by having meetings and by having trainings and by making the income portion of our business fun, and by celebrating success, you're going to attract more people. And here's what I mean. We just had Amelia Tembe from South Africa become another sapphire in Africa. That happened yesterday. Today she went ruby. We're having a new diamond in Africa break in South Africa very soon. It'll happen any day now. And use those stories of success to inspire success within your team. It's all about keeping it basic. And with something like MPG, it's about sharing products, which we have incredible products. And now it's just up to you to get the belief in the product, because I know they work. And when someone tells me that they didn't get results on the product, it's telling me that something went wrong in the process of the 5-tank trial, that they missed a tank, or maybe they didn't do it at all, or they're just looking for a reason to tell you no. In other words, one of our biggest objections in the field that we have to overcome as leaders is to get our reps to understand that the product works every single time, and to not buy into the public saying it doesn't work. Now, you will have people say that it doesn't work. That's why I'm having this conversation right now. It's kind of the same way with the opportunity. We have people say that the opportunity doesn't work. And what that usually means is that they didn't work. Or in the product case, they didn't do what the instructions of the product told them to do. So again, have fun. Don't worry about that. Just brush it off. Move on to the next person. Some will, some won't. So what? It's called next. But feed off of the success stories that are happening out there today with inside MPG. I personally use discovermpg.com as a website and just look at the stories and just read the materials. We got videos on there. We've got a presentation on there, and that's the official site. That's the one you want to go off of. Other than that, setting realistic expectations with the product also means setting realistic expectations within the opportunity. If someone's never been in network marketing before, I would not set the bar that they're going to earn $1 million a year. Can they do it? Yeah, they can do it. There's no limit, but there's also no guarantees. And so by setting realistic expectations, we're teaching people how to walk, or how to crawl rather, because that's where we're at, before they walk, before they run, before they're breaking the speed of sound or going Mach 15. So there's a process here. And it all starts with you. You're the first in your market. It's an exciting market. I'm so excited about these other African nations that are going to open. And I believe that there will be many, many diamonds that come out of Africa. There'll be diamonds in probably every country that's in Africa. And it's going to be a frenzy. There's going to be a surge in the market. And as Mike referenced that. So, just be cool, be yourself, have some character, have some integrity, and most importantly, have some fun. I'm super proud and excited for everyone that gets to participate in this launch of Nigeria. And as the flyer says, you're all founding members. There's only one first, and all of you are first. So we've pulled it off. It's been less than a year where we've been able to do this, and now many other African nations will be open. And when you reference these fuel prices, that means a lot of customers, and that means a lot of preferred customers. And yes, that does mean a lot of income for you if you're watching, potentially. So we're here to help any way we can. We're super busy, but we always have time for leaders. And I just wish each and every one of you the best of success. Keep an eye on us. Watch what we're doing here in the States, because we're watching you. And look forward to seeing everybody at the next event. Hopefully we can meet live in person. So Michael or Mitch, I'll flip it back over to one of you guys. Thank you so much.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot, Andrew. And we're very appreciative of your efforts and your unintentional starting of this whole new movement. I know it wasn't exactly planned that way, but the previous business had dictated that, and then the COVID, of course, and here we are, and nothing happens by accident. Here you are, and we're very, very excited about what's taking place in Nigeria and all around the world. So if you're a guest on here, and I just want to ask you this, where do you see yourself? I see we really haven't lost very few people here, somewhat maybe a couple because of the network, but if you see yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, like between 1 and 6, I'm not sure about this, or I don't think I'm really interested in, getting financially free or whatever, become a customer, get back to the person that invited you on here and just let them know you want to be a customer. They probably will have some product on hand. You could buy a 5-tank trial. They have a replicated website. You can get on their website, order some product there, and try the product out for yourself. I mean, the jury is not out on whether or not it works, okay? But if you're a 7 to 10, jump on board with us. Get back to that person. Tell them you're ready to get started. Text them right now. Message them on WhatsApp. Where you stand. Are you a 7 to a 10? Because I could tell you right now, when I found out what this was, I'm a 10. I know Jason's a 10. I know everybody here that is in the leadership is a 10, because we know what's going to happen based on the history that Andrew shared with us a couple of minutes ago. If you're watching this on somebody's YouTube channel, please like and share, subscribe to their YouTube channel, but get back to the person that invited you and let them know where you stand. It's not for you, that's wonderful, but we can help you save money, I can tell you that. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the meeting. So God bless everybody. Take care. I hope everybody has a fine evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you're watching this in the world.